Chin Chin.
You know, tea's the oldest drink in history. Next to, like, juice or water, which, I mean... But...
I don't think that's true, man. What about wine? Wine, I mean, every civilization has acquired the knowledge to
Ferment shit?
ferment shit, yeah.
Yeah, okay, you win. Like, I used to, like, my breakfast literally used to be coffee, joint, cigarette. Like, while driving. Like, that's a multitasking. And, when I got out of the construction game, you know, for health reasons and personal reasons and ideological motivations, I decided that maybe I'd, you know, take a break from coffee. And when you do that, and you go back, and you have, like, a coffee, like, once a week,
yes,
it is, it's like going back to doing heroin. Like,
which sucks, by the way.
Yeah. I meant to say, it's like going back to playing an instrument that you love.
Hey, we don't beat around the bush on this show, man. You just say what you feel, okay?
Totally. Like, I used to drive to work, like, winter, slippery roads, just, like, cubic foot scraped, like, of my windshield. Just, like, doobie, cup of coffee, listening to music, like, knee driving. Like, that is hard. That's hard, it's dangerous, and it takes commitment. I'm not the only one who does this. I was, you know, pushing a wheelbarrow full of sand, but not like, you know, like a normal wheelbarrow, but it was like, this guy had like this backhoe, and so it's like he just dug up like a ton of sand and just sort of like shit it down on top of my fucking wheelbarrow, and so it was like double full. It was full to the top, and it just sort of had like a mound of sand, so I'm just like, you know, trying to just push this thing without just like falling over and having like my foot crushed. And like once I go back for the second load, he has the bucket of sand, and it was on the other side, like, you know, away from me, like he's in the middle, and so he just swings it around, right? And he literally like brushed my shoulder with this like 2-ton, like hydraulic powered, just like machine of destruction. I said, "Phil, man, you almost like ripped me in half." And he was like, "Oh, sorry, man." And like that was it. It's a good thing like he wasn't blazed on the job. That's the true sign of like a good boss. Ugh, terrible. I wasn't even getting paid that much either. I had to work with this lazy ass laborer named Dwayne. And it was kind of funny.
What? Say it again?
I had to work with a lazy ass laborer named Dwayne.
Laborer. Oh, I see.
Laborer, yeah. And like we were the only two white guys. The rest of them were like Guatemalan or Honduran. And this guy George, like he was sort of our leader. He'd always call Dwayne like Dwan. He'd be like, "Dwan, grab that shovel, Dwan." And I was just like, wow, like say his name right. But I mean that beats like what I was called, which was just fat ass. Yeah. "Hey fat ass, bring me more stones. Hey fat ass, you know you look like a school bus in that raincoat, man." Fucking assholes. Don't be a laborer. There's one time, one summer, I was just so tired, like, so dirty. I'd always have to just go up this really steep ladder, carrying like 80 pounds of shingles on my shoulder, which just hurt like so much, made me want to die. And like I just get these shingles on the roof, and I'm sort of going back down the ladder, and then I just like look down, I'm like 20 feet up. It was like this pile of just like old, like rusty nails and rotted wood and shitty old shingles, and I just thought about just letting go. Just fucking, just take me now. Like, I didn't though. I got out of roofing. Terrible. And that's what led me to prostituting myself to old ladies.
Can you elaborate on that?
Well, I got out of construction and started thinking, you know, I want to do something a little easier.
I just wasn't sure, sorry, if, before you go on, if you were speaking figuratively or if that was very much a literal statement.
No, I mean, like, I go to bingo nights and, like, seek out, like, the loneliest, sort of richest, like, cleanest looking.
Old lady.
I prefer the term sextagenarian. You know, they like reading. We have, like, a lot in common.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Stay tuned for me.
What's your name, man?
My name is Bentley Fairweather, otherwise known as Marc Silverman. I wish that was my name.